Welcome to One Training, where we provide health and fitness content to help you achieve your goals. Choose the fitness course Professional Athletes Trust. Click the link in the comments to learn more.
Alrighty, this is Tate here from One Training, and today I've got Chris, an experienced personal trainer, and we're just going to discuss a little bit about the requirements and responsibilities that a personal trainer has for handling client information, which is the first session that they come to us. So it's really important to have all the information and give a good first impression. So, Chris, in your experience now, sort of what's your take on the client's responsibilities that a trainer's got to handle that information?
So as a fitness professional or PT, however you want to word it, so it's really, really important that we understand how to handle a client's personal and private information, because that's day one sort of stuff. We can't be just sharing their information with anyone and everyone, and it's not to say that every piece of information is important, but understand that the client is only sharing the majority of this information with you because it's one part of the onboarding process, but also that they're sharing it with you to help them with their exercise, health and fitness goals, and that's it. Okay, they're not sharing it with you so that you can go and share it with others. So it's important to understand and respect their privacy and their willingness to share this information to help you. So the first step is simply to make sure that we keep it confidential. We don't share it unless we have their permission first and foremost, and we only use it for the purpose it was provided, which 99% of the time is going to be for the purpose of creating an exercise program. Okay, so I guess some of the first steps would be just making sure that we collect it in the right fashion. So ideally, if we can write it down, and that way we can keep it safe in a digital format or a written format. Again, when we use it, obviously we would only be using it for the purpose of creating an exercise program, or there are instances where that person may need specialized medical help from a general practitioner or a doctor, a nutritionist, a physio, things like that. So if they have conditions that are outside your scope of practice or your qualification, okay, we might and would generally ask for that person's information to be shared with these people so that they can get the right help they need. Okay, and I guess the last point would simply be making sure that, like I said, when we store it, okay, it's locked away. If it's a hard or a paper copy, okay. If we're using digital formats, can we keep it under password protected scenarios? Can we put it on a separate hard drive? Things like that. If you use a cloud system at work, or even for the gym itself, is this only used by people that work there or currently work there? Things like that.
Yeah, awesome. I think we've seen in the past lately, things in America with the information being passed on, being used by some internet companies. So it's really important for trainers, especially being the first session. It's our first session with the client. They want to come to us and give that impression, or we want to give that impression that we are trustworthy and we can do the right thing. So I think that's some really good information you presented there, Chris.